marks 3 weeks since the Titan Submersible went down due to an implosion, taking the lives of all 5 people that were on board. Now, a notable part of this whole tragedy, though, has been the reaction across all social media platforms to this whole entire endeavor. Reactions like this one. Jesse, if you would be so kind.
Hey, Hooches and Hunters. We about to start a new series called Bitch in My Bonnet, where I bitch about stuff that's going on in the world that has made me itch in my bonnet. And the first situation we're going to talk about is this goddamn submarine or submersible, whatever the hell she called. So if you ain't up to date, let me go ahead and give you this. It's a group of people. I think they all rich, maybe like 5 of them. They paid $250,000 to get into this little ass torpedo that is going 12,000 feet underwater. Why, you may ask? Because they wanted to see the Titanic wreckage. The wreckage that we have all seen via YouTube. They got in this goddamn thing. It ain't been tested. The waiver that they signed mentioned death 3 times on the first page. Sound like a bad idea to me, but who knows? I don't have $250,000 to just throw the fuck away. So they sign these waivers, get into this piece of shit, and now they're missing. Don't nobody know where they at. And then on top of all of that, they got into this goddamn thing and it's bolted from the outside. So even if this thing somehow happens to like pop up from somewhere, they ain't even gonna be able to get out. Imagine having $250,000 of disposable income and you decide to do some shit like that. G.O.D., let me tell you something right now. If you ever decide to bless me with some money like that, I promise I will never be a fool. And then to make it all worse, it ain't even no window on the thing. It ain't no window on this machine. So they'll be looking at it from a screen. They could have done that on land. And the little machine is being controlled by a game controller. Being controlled by boy. I don't know.
First things first, I would be remiss if I didn't start off by addressing the elephant in the room. And that is the itch in your bonnet. Now, personally for me, although I am in a glorious relationship with the Black Queen, I never understood the appeal of going to bed looking like a French line cook. But that's neither here nor there. Ma'am, I highly doubt world current events are the reason behind the itch in your bonnet. The truth is, dandruff is a silent killer, and frankly, you should look into dry shampoo expeditiously. Now, I want to unpack some of the points that you made in this rather contemptuous attempt at an opinion piece. Would I personally adventure to the bottom of the ocean inside a tuna can piloted with the aid of a GameCube controller? I don't think so. But that's also because I'm a coward. My idea of a thrill-seeking afternoon is watching the Mission Impossible movies with a Klondike bar in my hand because in this life, I only kneel to God and IBS. We all got our monsters. But that is the reason why I have such profound admiration for people who are able to take such enormous risks that are unpalatable to the average human being or their bonnet. Nothing you see around you in this world will be here if it wasn't for eccentric men and women who are willing to put life and limb on the line in the name of exploration. They said like 250 people total have ever been down to the wreckage of the Titanic. There is nowhere in this world that you have been that only 250 people have been in total. Unless, of course, we're talking about the 250 bodies on your Halifax report. But again, neither here nor there. We know more about the surface of Mars than we do of the bottom of the ocean. Something like 80% of the ocean floor is unexplored. And I know what a lot of you are going to say, oh, no, Robbie, these were not explorers. They were just rich people on vacation. And that right there, I think, is the true beef that you guys have with this whole entire situation. Is the fact that they were rich, right? You called it a waste of money. But see, the problem is your idea of $250,000 and the billionaire's idea of $250,000 are vastly different. You're looking at this from your poverty-colored lenses. Hunger and need are obstructing your vision, man. You know what's a waste of money? Is you spending $17 on Starbucks while having $135 in your checking account. You just spent 35% of your net worth on a cup of Java and a muffin. You are fiscally irresponsible and absolutely preposterous. Moving on. You like that clip? So why don't you go ahead and click here for the full podcast. Or maybe you want to check out my new movie, Irreconcilable Differences. Go ahead and click here. And if you're in the mood for some stand-up comedy and you want to check out my new special entitled Daddy, Are We Famous Yet? The link is in the description. Or maybe you want to check out my new book called Sons of Monarchy. The link is in the description as well. In the meantime, why don't you be a gem, share, subscribe, comment, and maybe hit that bell notification so you know when we're creating new content.